Yes, 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 people. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. What me say? Big up yourself. Whether they're yard or they're abroad. Go on, big up yourself. Make sure I'm a bust a blank for that one. When I say people, you already know what it is, man. I gotta make sure that I do the score prediction total. Whether you're watching it on the replay or you're watching it live, yeah? Work on work alone, we say. Lone work. Lone work. If I put in the work. I didn't get an opportunity to share with the people what their score totals are. So I'm going to do that right here. Make sure y'all go ahead and watch. If y'all watching on the replay, whoever is up right now, Wagwan. Wagwan, Wagwan. Guan big up on himself. Every time. One Father God. God is the greatest. Yeah? God is the greatest. What am I say? I say God is the greatest. Blessings to one Father God. Thank you to my Lord and Savior for another one. Because without him, none of this would be possible. None of this would be possible. And we continue to just give him all the praise. Because all praise is due unto him. And definitely I got to say big up to you, my supporters. The supporters of Next Up Sports Talk. The channel where we keep it straight objective. We tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And sometimes you're not going to agree. You're not going to agree with my truth because everybody got their truth. But I'm going to tell you how I see it all the time. So we got a few things we want to talk about. Definitely want to talk about the score totals. I got the score prediction. That took everybody's score prediction that gave us score predictions down. That is including your score prediction and who's going to score in the game. And I got to bless up the people and let y'all know if you got it correct. Because a lot of people got the goal scores correct, but not the score total correct. So I got to make sure that I give y'all props. You need your props because you called it. Yeah, big up to runners every time. Runners, go on, big up yourself. Uptown 1G. What you saying, my G? Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up to all the silent watchers out there. Big up yourself. For those who are watching and not dropping a comment, I appreciate you viewing. Don't forget to like up the stream. It's free. 99. Free. 99. Don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. It's free 99. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the share button. Also, if you're feeling blessed and you want to bless the channel, that's if you're feeling blessed. That's if you enjoy the content. Yeah? And you want to bless the channel, you can do it with a super chat. Hit up the super chat button. Drop whatever total you feel blessed to bless the channel with for the growth of the channel. Or a super sticker. Because again, that all goes towards the channel. We got a lot of things in store for you guys to continue to make sure that we give you all the content that you deserve. Yeah, big up yourself, RY, every time. Big up yourself, RY. Yeah, man, we're going to give you guys a score total. We got to give you all the score total. Score predictions. Yeah, for the match. Also, I'm going to give my thoughts and my opinions. Yeah, on whatever took place in the press conference between Steve McLaren, the press officer, and whoever the gentleman was. I'm going to give you my thoughts and my opinion because, again, I'm going to always tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm also going to tell you, give you my prediction, my post-match review, yeah, on the players that played on the pitch, how I thought they did, what they did and didn't do, and what they could do better next time is definitely what I'm going to share with y'all right now. Yeah, I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to break it down for y'all. So big up to everybody out there, yeah, that like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe because it's free 99. One Next Up Sports Talk. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of y'all, you might not agree with my opinions, but we can agree to disagree. That is facts. We got to remember, we all living in different parts of the world. All our environments are different. We grew up in different environments. We see different things. We experience different things, different cultures, different mediums. There's a lot of things that we experience differently. So that's what's so good about it. We get to share that experience. And we can also agree to disagree on those said things. What you guys saying? Big up yourself. Run us a Medea. Yeah, man. Go on, big up yourself. 4 more till we reach. 4 more until we reach. I got a poll up. Yeah. Who was your man of the match? Jump in the poll and let me know who was your man of the match. I got 4 people. 4 people. 4 players, I should say. I got 4 players that I've put. Let me know who you would have chosen for your man of the match out of those 4 players. Uptown 1G said we need to call up some midfielders. Oh my days. We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that because I love that comment. I'm gonna make sure that I stay close to that comment that you made right there because that's very important. Yeah, that's very important in what I'm going to say. Very, 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 very important in what I'm gonna say in a few minutes. But first off, great win by the boys. Yeah, the boys went out there in front of the hometown crowd. We haven't scored goals at the National Stadium in a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Let me give you all to make sure I give you all the last time. Let me see here. Let's go. Yeah, he's here. So let's do it like that. Let me tell y'all right now the last time that we scored at home. Hold up. Wait, what happened here? What was the last time we scored? So let's go into the caps. 12 caps. Boom. All right. So we see home. So we got at home was against Guatemala. Was last time we scored at home, if I'm not mistaken, was against Guatemala was the last time. Make sure y'all like up the live. Was at home against Guatemala, which was, if I'm not mistaken, that is, what is that? Time in June? No, that was a World Cup qualification. It's been a while since we scored at home. We scored 2 goals at the office, yeah? We've struggled to score goals at the office. And Bailey Catamartiri, yeah? Bailey Catamartiri opened up the scoring for us at the office. We haven't scored goals at the office in a long time. And the new guy, right here, Bailey Catamartiri, who's kissing the badge. Giving the badge a kiss. Letting the fans know that I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. 1, Bailey Catamartiri played out of his mind for the 2 games in this September window. Remember, the sole mission was to qualify. The sole mission was to get 6 points. It is to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, but the sole mission was to get 6 points in the September window. We've been doing the countdown for 40-something days, and let me tell you something. Lone mission, the first mission, was to get 6 points in the September window, and you can check that off. Check mark, done. Check mark. You got Bailey Catamartiri saying, yo.
Forever.
Reggae Boys for Catamartiri. Yeah, man.
Forever.
Don't forget. Pull up that. Bailey Catamartiri opened up the scoring. Then John Russell put himself back on the score sheet. So fantastic performance at the office. And like a lot of people would say, it wasn't full. The stadium wasn't full. But nonetheless, they showed up and they put out a performance that you can be proud of as a Reggae Boys fan, yeah? We didn't concede a goal, and we put 2 up on the scoreboard. So now we got 6 points and 6 goals for the goal difference with none goal against. 6 points, 2 wins, and 6 goal difference. Come on. Come on, like up the live, like up the live, like up the live. It's free 99. Y'all thought where is it at? It's free 99. Free 99. Like and subscribe, people. It's free 99. Don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing. So let's go through the game. Talk about what I seen in the game. Yeah, big up yourself. You want to know what your score total is? I'm going to tell you what your score total is. Who want to know what their score total? I got, let me see. Let me tell you right now. I got 1, 2, 3. Only 3 participants got the score prediction correct. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people got the goal scores correct. But in terms of the score total, hold on, where's hold up. Wait a minute. But really and truly, it's only did he write his down? Nope, he didn't put his score. And who else got that one? Let me see. I'm making sure I look good, man. What did Danny Dread say? Nothing. Who else? Where he at? What? Oh. Yeah, so really, it's only one person. Big up yourself. Only one. Only one participant got the score total correct, and they got the goal scores correct. I'm talking about dead on. I'm talking about they pick it dead on. And I gotta salute them, man. One participant got the score total right and the goal scores dead on for that game. And I gotta give them props. I gotta give them props for that one, because they made it happen. Yeah, go on, big up yourself. We talking about the score prediction. Who got their score prediction correct? We're going over who got the score prediction correct. That's what we're talking about tonight. I'm going to give y'all my breakdown of how I seen the game. And then we're going to talk about the nonsense that took place in that post-match press conference. Because you know I got to keep it real. I got to give y'all my unbiased opinion. Yeah, I don't got no friend, nothing like that. I'm just going to tell you how I seen it. And, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all might not agree with my stance, and a lot of you might agree with my stance on that situation. But I'm going to do that later. But first and foremost, there's only one participant that got the score prediction correct and got the goal scorers correct. I got 3 participants that got the score total correct and 16 people that got goal scorers on the list that's correct. So I got a lot to go through. Big up yourself. Let me get to the comment section real quick. All who said them never want Bailey to play quiet now. Up top. Big up your short Troy Dan. Troy Dan in the building. I think my first time seeing you on the show. Go on, big up yourself. Go on, big up yourself, Troy Dan, every time. 1, Bailey Kadamartiri opened up the score sheet, man. Yes, he did. They got to play quiet, Uptown 1G. They got to stay quiet. They got to stay quiet, man. They got to stay quiet. Because this young man right here, he came and did that thing. Ain't showing the fans like, yo, I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm here to stay. So we going to talk about the score totals for sure. Next up, sports. Make in your bed, brother. Because I work and work alone we say. What we say? Work. Yeah, man, work. Work. If there's one thing I know, I might not be the brightest, yeah? I might not be the brightest, but you ain't gonna outwork me. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna outwork me, that's for sure. I told y'all, man, I gotta deal with some things, some family and stuff like that in the hospital. If it wasn't for that, man, it's lone work and work alone, man. I love football and I love what I do. I love giving y'all fans the information and seeing your reaction and talking back and forth with y'all when it comes to the football. Definitely. So work and work alone. I just did a stream, you know what I'm saying, with Soccer Wars counterparts. Thank you for everybody that pulled up on that stream. We had a good time, man. We talked about the good, the bad, and the ugly of Trinidad versus Jamaica. But now it's you and me, my people. We gonna have a conversation about what we got to clean up in our household, and being the Reggae Boys, and also talk about who got their score predictions correct. We got a poll up, man. Let me know in your poll who was your man of the match. I got 4 players on there. Let me know who was your man of the match for the game versus Trinidad and Tobago. Runner said, I only got Caddy. Ooh, we gonna find out. Uptown, I had Jamaica winning by 2 goals. Just different totals. Ooh, we gonna get into that too. Text I said, Rrr. Just fouled him, bro. Wagwan, my G. Everything is blessed, man. We just here busting our blank, Guan talking. You know what I'm saying? This Reggae Boys talk like usual. Headed for greatness. Up. Big up yourself. I know y'all waiting for the total. I'm gonna give y'all the score total. That's for sure. I'm gonna give y'all all your score totals. Make sure y'all tap in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. What me say? Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's what we do to Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? We make them know, say, yo, you have to have a little fear or a lot of fear when it comes to the football. Yeah. That's a fact. Gotta have a little fear. You understand? Yeah. I'm sure Dwight York is thinking twice about that right now. Energy 876, big up yourself. He said we can qualify next window. We win both game if Trinidad beat Curacao. Yeah, man. We can lock it up next window for sure. But we going to take it one window at a time. You know, we need some players to get back healthy, get back in shape, in form, fit. And it's all roads ahead, man. It's all roads ahead. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. If you want to call in, the phone line is open, man. 416-771-4338. You can hit up the phone line. And let me know Wagwan, yeah? If you're up, if you're awake and you want to talk some football, definitely you can call in 416-771-4338. Okay. All right. Let me see. Texter said, I almost got it correct. Dad would laugh. We about to find out. I said 203 and we're hoping for a clean sheet. And I got Bailey C to score correct. We about to find out. Yes, we are. We about to find out. We are about to find out. Let me waste no more time. Let's get right into it. So right off the bat, let me say, big up to everybody that participated. Big up to everybody that participated. I'm going to start by the clean sheets. Yeah, everybody that called the clean sheets, I'm going to big up yourself because y'all believed in Jamali Waite and the back line. So I got to give you props on that one. That one right there, definitely got to give you props on that one. Definitely, them off shut up. Francis, you remembered York making big chat about him. Don't fear Jamaica. I bet he will be shaking when he sees us turn up in TNT in November. That's a fact because by then we should have more senior players, more experienced players. Don't let that go over your head. Whew, we're going to get into that too. Energy 876, are we going to play Lati or Anderson in the CDM for the next window? Not really sure because Hayden is out. We're going to have to find out. Wait and see. All right, let's get to it. Where my pen at? Where my pen? And you can't see. Here go to look, I wrote it down. Y'all can see? Yup, I got them written down. Big up to One Umbrella Sports. Up top, One Umbrella Sports. What y'all said? Big up yourself every time. Big up yourself. Appreciate you being here. I know you're a very busy person, so for you to be here is amazing. Thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, blessings to you and your family. Everybody in the chat, big up to you and your family. Let's get to the clean sheet. So check. Chorus got the clean sheet. Jamali Waite gonna get the clean sheet. E. Ross say clean sheet. The Watcher, he got the clean sheet. Check mark. Determined, he put on the clean sheet. Also, Chorus said assist by TC and Ronaldo Cephas. So that's Tyrese Campbell and Ronaldo Cephas. Now, if I'm mistaken, none of those players really got an assist. All right. So we move away from that. Daddy Dean, big up yourself. Danny Dredd also said clean sheet. RY, big up yourself. You got the clean sheet. Jamaica Land We Love, also the clean sheet. Owen, big up yourself. Owen, clean sheet. Josh had the clean sheet. Father Bling also had the clean sheet. Mr. Special Edition. Ooh, Mr. Special Edition was definitely being special. You got the clean sheet. I might have to do another stream tomorrow just to, you know what I'm saying, show love to the people them who are not up right now. So we'll keep it locked on that one right there. Black River picked the clean sheet. Big Deal Len also had the clean sheet. Denise Gray, big up yourself. She had the clean sheet. Raja had the clean sheet. David J also picked the clean sheet. Tafari, big up yourself, Tafari. He picked the clean sheet. Kemstar picked the clean sheet. And Clive Gordon also picked the clean sheet. So let me go over to make sure I didn't miss anybody because I want to make sure everybody gets their fair shake when it comes to picking the clean sheet for the Reggae Boys versus the Soca Warriors. Let me double check on the list. That's it. So big up to all those that picked the clean sheet. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself if you got the clean sheet. Big up yourself if you had the clean sheet. He said most likely Anderson. Hopefully they can get some recruitment going. Oh my gosh. Uptown 1G, you gone on the recruitment thing. Oh my days. We're going to leave that one for later. Yeah, we're going to leave that one for later. Yeah, that one's for later. All right, so let's move on to the score totals, right? So those who got the score totals, well, let me see, because Tex Ross said, what did you say? You had it. Tex Raw. Where you at? Did you make the list? You didn't give me a prediction, so I didn't write it down. But I believe you if you say that, yeah? All right, so big up to Danny Dredd. Danny Dredd got the score prediction correct. He picked 2-0 for Jamaica. Dead on. Danny Dread got that correct. 2-0 for Jamaica. Mr. Special Edition also had the correct score prediction, which is 2-0 to the Reggae Boys. Also, Big Deal Len also picked 2-0 for the Reggae Boys. So I gotta salute them. Yeah. Salute. Yeah, man. Right now, I know them feeling nice. Yeah, I know right now, them three are feeling.
I'm feeling high, champion fly.
Yeah, they gotta be feeling nice right now. So I gotta say salute to them. Salute to them for making that happen. Yeah. Big up to them for making that happen. Mitchell Wagwan. Big up yourself. Fix the midfield for November. CDM and Chem. Yeah, man. Big up yourself for that one. All I know is that if Joel Latibodir is healthy, it's going to be hard to keep him out of that midfield. That I know. It's going to be hard to keep him out of that midfield if Joel Latibodir is healthy. Not injured, if he's healthy. I might have misspoke there. If he's healthy, for sure. And it's going to be hard to keep this guy, Bailey Cadamartiri, out of that starting lineup. Oh, it's going to be a dogfight between Warner Brown and Bailey Cadamartiri. That I know for sure. So again, big up to Danny Dread, Mr. Special Edition, and Big Deal Len. They definitely got their score totals correct over here at Next Up Sports Talk. I'm not sure about my other counterparts, but I know for those that picked, definitely. Chong Argo in a carousel midfield. He definitely is. That dude is a baller, man. Yeah, he a baller. Chong is a baller. He reminds me of this fella here. In terms of, hairstyle and everything. Let me show you. Who remember this dude? Who remember this dude right here? No, go back. Nah, man. Nah, get out of here. What is this? No, man. Move. No. Block that. Go back. Run that again. Go back. No. Move. All right, since you don't want to move, I'll just move you. All right. Who remember this dude right here, man? Who remember this fella right here? This is hey Mitchell. This is who Chung remind me of. He remind me of this fella right here. You remember that? Scroll over, bro. You wildin', bro. Scroll over, brother. All right, so now I gotta move now. Is that what you saying? All right, fine, whatever, man. Come over here. Who remember this fella right here, man? The legend, Carlos Valderrama. Who remember this legend right here? This is who Chong remind me of. Hold up, I'm about to pull up a picture of Chong right now. You think I'm capping? Some of y'all think I'm joking. Watch. Hold on, where that picture at of that dude, man? Hold up, let me see if I can. Hold up, where is it? Man, that picture don't even do it justice, yo. That picture don't even do it justice. Hold up. Let me see if I can. He must be related to him in some way. Carlos Valderrama. Wicked midfielder. If you know your football, you know who Carlos Valderrama is. If you know your football. If you don't know your football, do me a favor. Yeah? Watch how you're talking to big man, you know? Oh. Watch how you're talking to... Watch when you're talking football to me if you don't know Carlos Valderrama. Lone general. Lone football general. And what do you know? And what that on... Hey, and what that on the head top? You don't know what that is. No, brother, come with the... What you doing? Yeah, move wassy. Brother, that move wassy. Let me see. This one. Yeah, let me see. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You can't tell me. Zoom in. Can't zoom in? Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at it. Look at him. Come on, man. You sure that's not your daddy? One Chung in the midfield. Yeah, it looked like Carlos Valderrama from back in the days. Lone Valderrama, lone bad boy, Colombian midfielder. What y'all say? Wicked. Listen, Bossa Blanc for that one. Mitchell, no. You know what, Guan? All right, let me get back to what I was doing. So anyways, people don't like the football like that. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you just don't know. Yeah? All right, let's keep it moving. So, let me see. Where am I at? So, I gave you the score totals. 1, Carlos Valderrama. What y'all say? Bad boy Carlos Valderrama, Conrad Smith. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know your football. Yeah? Them are the man where I grew up on. It's slow, I know, but very, very technical upon the football. What y'all say? Man, bad upon football. Yeah, man. Come on, Conrad. Show some respect. All right, so the ones who got the score totals right, runners picked Bailey Catamartiri to score. So big up to runners on that one. Chorus got Catamartiri and Russell to score. Even though he didn't get the score total right, he picked those two players to score a goal in the game versus Trinidad and Tobago. D Marks picked Bailey, Catamartiri, and Russell to score in the game versus Trinidad. So I got to big him up on that one. Devon McNeil picked Catamartiri, and he definitely scored in the game as well. E. Ross picked Bailey Catamartiri to score in the game against Trinidad and Tobago. Young Cryptic was very close. He picked Catamartiri and John Russell, but he got the score total incorrect because he said Trinidad is going to score 1 goal. So big up to him for picking those two players to score for Jamaica. So I got to give him a shout out for that one right there. He was very close for lock. He's not the one though, but he is very close for locking in the score prediction and the goal scores for the game. Conrad Smith, big up yourself, Conrad Smith. You had Bailey, Catamartiri, and John Russell scoring in the game against Trinidad and Tobago. So I got to shout you out on that one. Big Deal Len had Catamartiri to score in the game versus Trinidad and Tobago. Father Bling had Catamartiri and John Russell to score in that game. Is Brownman Bailey nickname or Cata? I call him Cata, but I think Brownman. I think they're calling him Brownman, to be honest with you. I think that's what's happening. Shaquille Turner picked Catamartiri to score. Well, he's to score 2 goals, but he scored 1. So I gotta give him a shout out because he actually got onto the score sheet. Denise Gray said Catamartiri is going to score a hat trick, just like myself. Never happened, but I gotta shout her out because she definitely picked right on that one right there. David said Kadamor Thierry is going to score 2 goals, but he only scored 1. So big up to David on that one. Uptown 1G, you had Kadamor Thierry and you had John Russell. So I got to big up Uptown 1G because you definitely had those 2 goal scorers on your goal scorer selection list, which is amazing. I had Kadamor Thierry scoring a hat trick. Obviously, he did not. So I got to big up myself because I had Kadamor Thierry scoring. And Stunner had Bailey Kadamor Thierry scoring 2 goals, even though he only scored 1. So I got to give him a shout out on that one right there. Now, for the person that got both the goal prediction and the goal scores correct is one Mr. Special Edition. Mr. Special Edition said 2-0 to Jamaica versus the Reggae Boys, and he also picked Bailey Kadamor Thierry and John Russell to score. Well done. Well done, Mr. Special Edition. Well done. Well done. Well done. Bullseye. He hit that thing right on the head. Yeah? Well done. Well done. Well done. He put the hammer to. Well done, Mr. Special Edition. Y'all can tag him. Y'all can let him know. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you watch it on the rewatch and he can get his flowers, because I'm definitely giving him his flowers. Big up, big up, big up, big up to Mr. Special Edition. Mr. Special Edition, Guan, big up yourself. Yeah, you did that thing. Yeah, you did that thing. You did that thing. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, Mr. Special Edition. Yeah? So now we got that out the way. For me personally, the game was up and down for me. Yeah, I'm gonna start from the back line. Jamali Wade just didn't look comfortable from the beginning. I don't know what it is about definite. Bossa Blanc for the Genoa, for real. I don't know what it is, but he didn't look too comfortable at the National Stadium. I'm not a fan of the way that he shot blocks. The way he shot blocks is really poor. Usually when a goalkeeper is blocking a shot, making a save, you kind of want to push the ball either to your left or to your right, depending on where the attacking players are advancing after the shot. And I feel like Jamali Wade the ball just hits him like a brick. Like you kicking a ball against a wall and it just bounces back. There's no pushing it over the bar if it's low on the ground, pushing it to the right or to the left. And I think that is really, 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 really not a good thing for the Reggae Boys team going forward. Really, really not a good thing going forward, because that doesn't give you confidence that teams are going to test him. They're going to take shots from the outside, hoping they can get a rebound. Why would they get a rebound? Because he going to push it right back to you. The ball's going to hit him like a brick. Boof, right in his chest. It's going to hit him in his hands, and he's going to cough it up right in front of the 6-yard box or right on his goal line. He's not going to try and push it to his left to maybe potentially get a corner, or to his right, to the other side. It's not going to happen. And we have seen that time and time again. So, it's no secret. It's no secret at all. That he's not comfortable shot blocking. And it doesn't look like he's comfortable with the ball at his feet either. So, like, what exactly we got going on? I'm not really sure, right? All right, cool. So we move along. For me, Dexter Lambakisa did a great job did a great job. And going back to the point, when I said that Andre Blake to me is the biggest loss to the team in the September window, a lot of people wasn't happy that I said that. A lot of people think that Ethan Pinnock or Bobby Reed or Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, Amari Bell, that they are the biggest loss. And for me, the biggest loss definitely has to be Andre Blake. One Andre Blake. Because I seen in Copa America how Jamali Waite gave up 7 goals, man. 7. 3 from Ecuador, 3 from Venezuela, if I'm not mistaken, and 1 from the corner flag from Mexico. Mexico scored from the corner flag. The corner flag. On Jamali Waite. At the Copa America. That was all I needed to see. The ball from the corner flag. Let me say that one again. From the corner flag. So, I wasn't happy with that at all. Right? But he got the clean sheet. He got 2 games with the clean sheet. So you got to give credit where credit is due. I ain't no hater. I just keep it objective. He went out there and he kept the sheet clean, even though one would say it was a blessing in disguise with those offsides that were given against Trinidad and Tobago. Because again, when his defenders got beat, so did he. So did he. Respectfully. When his defenders got beat, so did he. So we got to keep it all the way truthful and objective. That's a fact. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I know I ain't flying. Let me see if I can find it, because I might be able to find it. Hold up a second. Let me see if I can get me a little footage of that. Mexico versus Jamaica, Copa America. All right. Was it Copa America? Hold on. Oh, that was a screamer too. Oh, that was even, oh my days. That wasn't even good either. Wow. That wasn't even good either. Look at it. Anyways, I ain't even go. Was it? No, it wasn't Copa America. What? That was it Copa America? No, it wasn't Copa America. It was it Copa America? It was Copa America, but I think it was Copa America 2025. What year was this? That's 24. 20. Yeah, I think one of them. Wait. I'm almost positive. I can't forget DeMar Johnson. Big up yourself every time. All I know is that he gave the goal. I was looking at one. That was. Wait, is this? Where is it? Besides the point, I don't want to drag the player and make you look bad. But nonetheless, from the corner flag, I'm almost 100% positive. So yeah, I didn't like the fact how shaky he looked right there. Moving right along, I can't find the footage right now. It's gonna take me some time, and I don't want to be distracted. So I'm gonna try and look and talk at the same time. So y'all just bear with me. Let me find that corner flag. I'm almost positive the ball kind of bounced right by him. nonetheless, we're moving right along. For me, I'm going to start with Dexter Lambakisa. I think Dexter Lambakisa, he played a solid game. He kept Spicer in check for majority of the game with the help of Tyrese Campbell. I think Tyrese Campbell did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job of tracking back and helping Dexter Lambakisa, because Dexter Lambakisa, he likes to use his speed. Yeah, he likes to use his speed. So he'll take chances. He'll take chances because he knows he can recover because he has that pace. So he will take chances. But for the most part, he didn't take too many chances. He got beat really once, to be honest with you. But he recovered because he's so fast. Because he's so fast, he recovered. And so he got help from Tyrese Campbell in the first half to continue to do his thing. So I think Dexter Lambakisa definitely held one of their top wingers in check. And that's good on him. I got to salute him for that one right there, because he definitely kept one of the top wingers in check, people. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did his thing. Yeah? So I got to give him props for that one right there. Also, Richard King played a decent game. There were some things there that he did that I didn't like. He did a lot of ball watching, in my opinion. He did a lot of ball watching. A lot of ball watching. I seen it in the first game, and I talked about it. He did ball watching that I didn't like, because some of them offside traps that were being set, that there was no communication really between him and Damian Lowe. It just kind of happened, which was, fortunate for the Reggae Boys that it went in our favor. Now, given that VAR isn't a part of this tournament, then you already know that they're giving that a goal. They went back to VAR. If VAR wasn't in play, think about it, people. If VAR wasn't in play, it would be a sticky situation for the Reggae Boys. But thank goodness that VAR was in play and VAR was on our side this time. So that's a good thing. But Richard King was ball watching for me more than he should. The long balls, again, oh my days. I don't know if it's a conversation they had in the dressing room, like before going out there and playing, but the fact that Richard King gets the ball and the first thing he looks to do is he holds his head up and he looks to kick the ball long is I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. There's no look to play through Isaac Hayden or John Russell or use Dexter Lambakisa to play the 1-2. There is none of that. And that's something that we got to work on, especially Richard King got to work on, because it's not good. It's not good. The other thing that's not good from Richard King, in my opinion, is his position. Like, because he's not a great tackler, he doesn't really go into tackles unless he's selling out. What I mean selling out, where he's making a slide tackle from 5 yards out. Yeah, unless he's making a slide tackle from 5 yards out, he really doesn't step up 1v1 and win duels, in my opinion. He's like marking open space. Like, he's shadowing Dexter Lambakisa when Spicer is trying to attack and maybe Tyrese didn't run back. They don't need that, though. They need you to step up and have a chain link between you and Damian Lowe and provide that back line fortress so the teams can't penetrate the back line and try to score goals. You understand? Hey, Tafari, I gotta big you up. Big up yourself, Tafari. Tafari in the building. Let me tell you what. Tafari's here. Let me tell you what I gotta big you up for, because Tafari. Where's Tafari's name at? You definitely called a clean sheet for Jamali Wait. And that's it. So big up yourself for calling the clean sheet on Jamali Wait. But where's your score total though? Hold up. You were close. You said 3-0 to JA. But big up yourself on the you didn't pick a score total either. Goal scorers. Let me just say that real quick. Tafari. Another page. Big up yourself every time, Tafari. You understand? Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So for me, Richard King was doing a lot of ball watching. He doesn't really mark like that because I think he doesn't trust his tackling ability. So on the ball, if he's making good decisions by passing the ball to the right people instead of the long balls, a lot of long balls, way too much. The first thing he does when he gets the ball, he lifts his head up and he's looking to boot the ball long. That's why I never wanted Damian Lowe and Richard King to play together, because they both kind of do similar things, except Damian Lowe is a way better tackler than Richard King. But for the most part, he gonna look to go long as well. He's gonna look to kick the ball long, but he's definitely a better tackler than Richard King. But Richard King was ball watching for me. One, he was ball watching. Two, the long balls was bothering me. You know, just lone long balls, and maybe that's a conversation they had between themselves, their team in the locker room. The other thing that bothered me, people, let me know what you think, right? So, I always talk about scouting report. Do your scouting report. Do you watch film? Right? Everybody that watch film know that Levi Garcia is left-footed. He gonna go down the right, but he always wants to put the ball back on his left foot. True or lie? Let me know in the comment section. True or lie? He wants to put the ball back on his left foot. How in the world does Levi Garcia chop Richard King back on his left foot? Did they not do scouting report on Levi Garcia? You let him shoot with that right foot, and you better pray that Jamali Wait is in the right position. But you don't put a baller that wants to go on his left foot. Why are you slide tackling when the ball is on his right foot? Why don't you shadow him? That's why I say when it comes to tackling and your IQ got to be at a high level. Because everybody that knows that Levi Garcia want to put that ball back on his left foot. And Richard King let Levi Garcia fake him like he's going to shoot with the right foot and chopped him. Boy, he was sliding. He probably still sliding to St. Mirren in Scotland right now. Respectfully. And put it back on that left foot. Thank goodness that it was offside. Thank goodness it was offside. But those are the small things that I'm looking at that I don't hear nobody be talking about. He chopped you back on the left foot. You let him shoot with that right foot. You stick out your leg and try to block that shot from the right side. But you don't slide tackle and sell yourself out when you should know he wants to put it back on that left foot. Yes, he does. Jamali Wait got to earn his keep. Yeah, he do. And that's in my personal opinion. Yeah, y'all can let me know in the comment section if you agree with me or disagree with what I'm saying. 1000%. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. But if you know he a left-footed player, you know he gonna want to put it back on his left foot. You don't sell yourself out like that, in my personal opinion. So outside of that, he saved the team a few times by making some last-ditch tackles. Richard King, for the most part, he was decent defensively, but playing him and Damian Lowe together is if that's all you have, then you got to play them. But that's only if that's all you have. That's only if that's all you have, then you play them together. Otherwise, I've said it from day one, I don't want to see Richard King and Damian Lowe in my back line, even though they didn't give up no goals in this window. Yeah? Bermuda had a bunch of chances that if they would have just buried it, we'd have been in trouble. But thank goodness they didn't. They couldn't find their footing. They found their footing against Curacao. You understand what I'm saying? Also, if you think about it, there's 3 offside missed opportunities. One would say that's 3 goals. If VAR was not involved, thank goodness VAR was involved for the Reggae Boys. It saved us those goals scoring. Because VAR stepped up. So, yeah, Richard King for me, still a work in progress. He's a young player. Still a work in progress. You never turn your back on no player. Just want him to continue to improve and do his thing. On the ball, he's good on the ball. He can make passes if, he can make the good over the top passes and if he's talking to his back line, he's sound defensively. I'm not going to say no. He's sound. When I say sound, he's able to hold his own, except when he's on an island. When Richard King is on an island, Lord have mercy, we in trouble because he marks space. He's not really good positional. But let's move on. Read some of these comments real quick, and then I'm gonna move on to Damian Lowe, Captain Damian Lowe. What you say here? We have to shut that number 14 from Curacao down from start to finish. He's a skilled piece of ball. He definitely is. But then he was good. Yeah, I read that already. Bigger special edition for sure. Trinidad tried that a few times after he spilled it in the first time. We need more help at keeper position for sure. Yo, why would you not? If your goalkeeper is coughing up rebounds like that, your job is to shoot from 35 yards out and tell your players to crash. To crash. And hope for a rebound. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Let me see. Campbell is underrated. Very good effort and defense. Very, very good. Very, very good. Francis playing with Lowe next to you. You make what? Will make you do madness. How so? How so? Explain that further. Our defenders do too much dribbling. If them lose the ball, that's a goal. Facts. Make sense. Sports on the ball. Big up yourself, Sports on the ball. He should get credit for the grounds he made up to try and block the shot. No. I said, and I'll say it again. If he is making up the grounds, yeah, you don't sell out with a slide tackle because you should know that Garcia is not trying to kick it with the right foot. And if he is, then Jamali Wade got to cover that near post and try to stop the shot. What I'm saying is you should know by the scouting report that he's trying to get back on that left foot. So don't sell out. Don't sell out because he chopped you out of your clothes and had a wide open shot. had a wide open shot. Wide open shot. So that's what I mean by that. Sports on the Ball said, I think Whisper is the missing piece and the right, because some of those chances would have been put away by Whisper. Right now, I can't say that Whisper is a better baller than right now. Like right now. Than Tyrese Campbell is, because Tyrese Campbell is so sound. He's like a well-rounded player. He's well-rounded. He's a well-rounded player, meaning that he tracks back defensively. He makes smart decisions, and you can't really account for that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I'd let you know that. Just right off the bat. Right off the bat. In my personal opinion. Let me see. All right, so we're gonna move on to Damian Lowe. So Damian Lowe, for me, again, I call him the walking yellow card, yeah? Don't ever forget. As well as many other people, but I'm definitely one that called Damian Lowe the walking yellow card. And he didn't get a yellow card in these two windows. So I gotta give him props. Yeah, I gotta give him props, man. He didn't get no yellow card in his window, so I definitely have to give him props. Like up the live, people. Come on, like up the live. It's free 99. Like and subscribe. It's free 99. Yeah? It's free 99. I don't know where you are in the world. Where I'm at is 1:20 in the morning. And we over here talking about the Reggae Boys, yeah? That's for sure. It's free 99. It's free 99. Make sure you like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live, people. Yeah, blessed good morning to those over there in the UK. In Europe. Big up on yourself. Oh. Why you know that? It's like early morning for y'all. Probably like what? 6 something now? Almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Big up to all the people I'm in the UK and whatever parts of Europe, yeah? Go on, big up yourself. Every time. Every time. Let me see. Yeah, so Damian Lowe didn't get no yellow card. He had a pretty steady game. Pretty much everybody in the back line made 1 or 2 mistakes that, could have cost the team, but it wasn't too much mistakes, and that was one Damian Lowe. He was steady in the back line. He also was ball watching as well as King. They were ball watching. They were interchanging ball watching. Like King would ball watch, Damian Lowe would ball watch. King would ball watch, Damian Lowe would ball watch. But maybe that's because of fatigue. Because remember, Damian Lowe don't have a club. He hasn't played competitive football. So to come in and play them type of minutes, maybe it has a bit to do with fatigue. So I'm going to chalk it up to fatigue, not being able to get back in the right positions and so on and so forth. But big up to Damian Lowe for coming out, for forwarding to the 2 games and playing well. But I always say when Damian Lowe has that captain armband, for some reason, he always seems to show up. Yeah, man, he always seems to show up when he has that captain armband. You can always count on Damian Lowe when he has that captain armband. You can count on him for sure to show up and have a big game, and he did just that. So I gotta, I gotta big him up for real. Big up to Damian Lowe, right? And so him not playing competitive football, leading up to these 2 games in this window, could have played a big factor, but thank goodness it didn't, which is a good thing. It didn't. And so we were able to come out of that situation without, 1, giving up any goals, and 2, without him making any rash decisions and, getting a yellow or a red card, which is great. So big up to Damian Lowe on that one. He didn't really, he had some mistakes that he made, like I said, giving away the ball, standing in the wrong position, things like that. Right? So they're like minute. They're minute to me. They're small. When it comes to Greg Lay, I think Greg Lay had a phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. There's only one time that Garcia, like, kind of cooked him a little bit. But we're talking about defensively, in the air, tremendous. The goal that Bailey Catamartiri scored, that was directly off the head of Greg Lay. Rio Cardines threw the ball in. Greg Lay jumped over Rampusad, head the ball in the direction of Bailey Catamartiri, and he did the rest. It should be a goal assist, but I know it probably won't count as a goal assist. But big up, to Greg Lay for heading that ball back in the direction of Bailey Catamartiri, and that was the opening goal for the Reggae Boys. All night, he was very aggressive in the air. A lot of those aerial duels, he won. He was sound defensively. He was in the right position at all times. I would say 95% of the time, Greg Lay was in the right position. On the ball, he did the best he could. He didn't really link up with Cephas a lot in this game, but he was definitely there helping the back line and making sure that everything is in order. He had Sealy to worry about on that side of the field, so he had to make sure that he was on his P's and Q's. And at the times when Garcia was playing, he needed to make sure that he did the best he can. Like, Greg Lay's not the fastest. He's not the most athletic. But he's rock steady. Yeah, he's steady. He's not going to make too much mistakes. Greg Lay ain't going to make too much mistakes. No, he's not. No, he's not. And he's not going to get beat too often either. That's the other thing. He ain't going to get beat too often. And you just have to know that. You understand? So big up to Greg Lee. I think he had a phenomenal game, both offensively and defensively. I think he had a phenomenal game, both offensively and defensively. Greg Lee had a phenomenal game, both offensively and defensively, in my opinion. Now we're going to move into that midfield. We're going to talk about Isaac Hayden, Casey Palmer, and John Russell. Let me drink some water real quick. All right. Let me read some of these comments. Sports on the ball. Big up yourself, Sports on the ball. Sports on the ball. Go on, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Sports on the ball. Appreciate you being here. Let me see what you got going on. They say one Sports on the ball. Big up yourself. I'm about to get to your comment right now when I see what is going on here. Oh man, why you keep doing that, bro? Are you chopped or something? All right. All right, so that's so he said you read that already. Garcia is a 2-footed player. He kicked with both foot. I understand that, but as he elects to put it on the left foot. So when you sell out like that, it doesn't matter because you're literally dead in the waters. When you're dead in the waters. Yeah? Dead. If you sell out like that, you're dead in the waters. Go back and watch the game. Yeah, because I watched it like twice. I'm about to watch it again tomorrow. Just to make sure what I seen is what I seen. But for sure, you cannot sell out like that. Unless you're certain that the player, because he got chopped out of his clothes. If it was onside, that would have been a goal. Again, God was on our side. And not only that, VAR was on our side. He got chopped out of his clothes. What am I say? Yeah, man. Nothing normal. Okay. Nothing normal at all. Let me read this poll, man. Let me read this poll. I forgot to check this poll. See what people are saying in this poll. Let me see here. Why? Yo. All right, let me move right along. Let me see who else. He said Lowe has a club, but yeah, I know he doesn't play yet. I like how Dexter stepped up his game, but I did want to see what Duncan has to offer. No, he gotta earn that opportunity. He can't just be given that opportunity. He gotta earn it. He gotta earn that opportunity. He gotta earn that opportunity. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So the poll. Get back to this poll. Where my poll at? What the? All right, here we go. So the poll said Beatty Catamore was their man of the match. Isaac Hayden was second with 11%. So big up to everybody that is commenting. Yeah, they say that. Jump in the poll. Let me know who is your man of the match. Don't forget to like up the live. Who is your man of the match? I got 4 players up there for the man of the match, and I'm looking forward to hear what your thoughts and opinions are on that. So let me know in the comments section. Yeah, go on, big up yourself every time, everybody. Now moving right along. Isaac Hayden, again, another rock steady performance from one Isaac Hayden. Rock steady. Yeah. It's terrible though. He picked up the yellow card. I'm thinking everybody kind of figured that he would pick up the yellow card, hoping he wouldn't pick up the yellow card because he gets to miss that game against Curacao, and so he has to serve that suspension. He got to serve that suspension. The phone lines are open. 416-771-4338. You can call in. You ain't got to type. You can call in if you want to, and we can have the conversation. But yeah, definitely he got the yellow card, and so he's going to be missing that game. Outside of that, he was solid. Solid. He was solid. Solid in that midfield, in that CDM position. I'm talking about real solid. Real solid. Real solid from Isaac Hayden. He definitely was doing his thing in that CDM position. He kept Fredericks, Rampusad. He kept everybody pretty much quiet, yeah, on that back line right there. As they came to approach the 18-yard box, Isaac Hayden was there. He had a lot of grounds to cover. And he was able to cover it. So you got to give him a lot of props for that one. He had a great game. He had an above average game. Isaac Hayden. Poor challenge by Hayden to pick up that yellow. You know, it's bound to happen, man. That's just the way he plays the game. Definitely, I agree with you, but that's the way he plays the game. So it's unfortunate that, you got to take the good with the bad, and that was one of them situations that was bad because, going into the next game, we got to think of our options. What is our options for the next game? Who do we have? Who's available? Who's healthy? And that's very important. So we're just going to have to wait and see what decision, is being is being sought after. Definitely what decision for real, for real, for real. Definitely gotta check what is in store. One Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw is wicked baller. What y'all say? I knew you'd do something like that. Of course you would. Of course you would. All right, so we're going to move on to John Russell. John Russell. Lone John Russell. One John Russell. You say? John Russell. What is John Russell saying? We about to find out. I need to do that right now, too. John Russell. Aside from the goal for me, John Russell had an okay game. He did his job in keeping that midfield as quiet as he possibly can. John Russell, he did the best he could. But aside from the goal that was scored, he had an okay game in that midfield. Nothing too special. He does mark empty spaces though. He's another one. He loves to shadow. He loves to shadow players that are not. He shadow the referee. He shadow play. He tries to use his. He tried to use his length and his legs to get back into the play. As what Sports on the Ball says, Russell is an asset when he gets in the box. But that's when he gets in the box. What about everywhere else on the field? Everywhere else on the field, John Russell isn't... unless he's up the field, you're not really getting much out of John Russell. Defensively, he didn't really help Isaac Hayden in the first game. He didn't really help him in the second game. To be very honest with you, he kind of left him on the island by himself, if we want to be real with ourselves. And that wasn't good. You know it. I know it. The goal saved him from having a subpar game. But I like the way that he kept some of the midfielders pretty quiet. So I got to give him props for that, because he kept Rampusad and helped on Fredericks when it was needed. When the time was there, he definitely did that, and I got to give him his props for that. Yeah, but he definitely was looking a lot unfit, and that's no cap. Yeah, he was definitely looking unfit. Definitely looking a tad bit unfit, and I didn't really like that too much. But nonetheless, he showed up and he played the games, so you got to give him his props. But I think he needs to be a bit more in the game, man. He just gonna help distribute the ball in the midfield, because again, he has those abilities, but he's not the fastest. I'd like to see him do his best to try and get into the game, because you can't have Casey Palmer and John Russell on the field at the same time, because defensively our midfield is going to be in trouble. Teams are going to walk through our midfield if you got them two players in our midfield, because Casey Palmer, like Steve McLaren says, is a 10. He plays as a 10, behaves like a 10. John Russell likes to play up in the box, up in that area like a 10. So it's imperative that we have some type of defensive structure in the midfield, because Isaac Hayden can't mark 2 to 3 guys at the same time. I know he's good. I know he's a phenomenal tackler, but that's going to make him get a lot of cards and miss a lot of games, in my personal opinion. A lot of cards, he's going to miss a lot of games. So y'all let me know in the comment section what you're thinking, though, because that's just what I got on my mind. I think he's going to miss... you're going to get a lot of cards and you're going to miss a lot of games. if he continues to do that. Yeah. Yeah. What did I say? Yeah. Right. So it's important that that happens. So I'm gonna get to that comment in a second. Let me just take it slowly. Poor challenge. In Russell, we trust. In Russell, you trust. Russell's an asset when he gets in the box. That's about it. They unfit. One Russell, Uptown 1G, Conrad Smith. There was a comment before that I missed. Did I miss it or did he even move it? Trey Money, did you not put a comment before? I swear you put a comment before. I guess not. Trey Money. Big up yourself, Trey Money. He said Russell is an 8 though. Yeah, although he's an 8, he likes to play up in the box like a 10. He prefers to play closer to the opponent's 18-yard box than he does actually want to play in the middle of the park. I think Casey Palmer does a better job of playing both. Yeah, but Casey's a very poor tackler. He's not a good tackler. So John Russell is a better tackler than Casey Palmer, but Casey Palmer has better on-the-ball skills than John Russell, in my opinion. That's why he's been taking the duties of the corner kicks and the free kicks because Damari Gray is injured. Because Damari Gray is injured, you need somebody that has that type of technical ability to swing the ball into the box. I'm not sure why they haven't tried Tyrese Campbell, but that's another story in itself. So far, it's fallen on the shoulders of one Casey Palmer. So clearly he has the better ball skills than John Russell. John Russell, 1, taller, 2, is a better tackler by far, in my opinion at least. You guys can let me know what you think. Who's a better tackler between John Russell and Casey Palmer? Big up to everybody in the building, man. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I just did a 2-hour stream, literally like 20 minutes before I went live, but I had to make sure I bring y'all the information, especially with the score prediction, because tomorrow, I'm not even sure tomorrow what time I'm going to get an opportunity to come back. But I'm definitely going to make sure that I forward back and do another show tomorrow with a post breakdown, because I know a lot of people's not going to see it, and I want to hear what y'all thoughts and opinions on. So look out for that show right there tomorrow, because I work alone with Seth. Yeah, I think that one of the problems his coach is having with Russell at his club. Yup. Because he'll score a goal when he's on the field. But there's a lot of things that he needs to do to kind of, change that whole situation around. Ooh. All right. Let's see here. Big up to everybody in the comment section, man. Make sure y'all like up the live. It's free 99. Free 99. Don't cost you nothing. Just take you a second. Just go ahead and like up the live. It is free 99. You get me? Yeah, it's free. We like free.
Next up, Sports Talk. The reviews and opinion and don't vex up a Sports Talk. You're going to work up another talk. A cartoon thing on a South Park.
Sports Ball need an aggressor in the middle of the park with Hayden, either Anderson or Anglin. I'd actually love to see Bobby Reed and Case and Isaac Hayden play in the middle of the park. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd play Bobby Reed in the middle of the park, because Bobby Reed, he runs back, he tackles well, and he can pass well. So he can definitely distribute the ball to either Casey Palmer or John Russell, whoever the coach elects to go with in that midfield, in that 10-ish spot. And obviously, technically wise, I would go with Casey Palmer over John Russell just for the technical ability, be able to turn on the half turn, step over, be able to make the passes in the right areas. John Russell doesn't have that fluidity to his game. He's not that fluid in his game, in my opinion. So putting an engine like Bobby Reed to work and work the ball in the midfield, work the football in the midfield, and work with Isaac Hayden, I think would be phenomenal, in my personal opinion. But y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. You don't know Trey Money every time. Go on, big up yourself. Chris Lindsay, what you saying? What you saying, Chris Lindsay, at the Bossa Blanc? For Trey Money and for Chris Lindsay, what y'all say? Big up yourself every time. Chris Lindsay say, I think Kara Anderson deserves to start next match. You know what? I'm not going to lie. He came on, he was steady. Facts. He came on and he was steady. So I'm not going to pretend like he wasn't. He definitely came on and he was steady. And he's showing improvement. Kara Anderson is showing improvement. And I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. He's showing a lot of improvement in his game and his confidence when he gets on the field. But don't forget, those times are kind of garbage times, right? They're important times because he needs to make sure that he doesn't concede a goal by mistakes, but he's been rock steady. I got to give him his props. What do you think about Lambert in the middle of the park? That comes down to the unknown, right? That's just the unknown. That's the unknown. It's kind of hard because, you know, unknown at this level, you kind of just, I don't know if you got enough time to roll with it. You kind of want to go with the players that you're sure of that's going to give you something. And I think that's what Steve McLaren is doing at the moment, waiting for them senior guys to get back healthy so he can put the teams together that he wants. Respectfully. Livingston Francis, big up yourself every time for the namesake. Livingston Francis for the namesake. Bossa Blanc for that one. Yeah. He said, what is your take on Greenwood? My take on Greenwood has always been the same thing, Livingston. When Greenwood is ready to forward, yeah, why for the come? If Greenwood is ready to forward and join the Reggae Boys, then I'm more than ready to welcome him to come and play. A talent like that, you never close the door on. A talent like Mason Greenwood, you never close the door on. Never. Ever. And young as Mason Greenwood, you never ever close the door on a talent like that. Respect, in my opinion, at least. Chris Lindsay and K-Roy can play deep as a 6. He definitely can. I'm not sure when teams are advancing and making a push to try and score a goal, how he's going to stand up to those type of pressures. I know Isaac Hayden is 2 to 3 plays ahead of everybody. I watch him and I'm watching the game. I'm like, wow, Isaac Hayden is definitely 2 to 3 steps ahead of everybody. And it's kind of amazing to see. It is amazing to see. He's not the fastest, but his positional awareness is next level. Yeah, it is. His positional awareness is definitely next level. Yeah, make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it, Jack. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad crazy how good he is. Sports on the Ball said, unless they're going to use a pivot with Hayden and Lambert, that's probably the only other way. You just need somebody that can facilitate taking the pressure off Isaac Hayden when he gets the ball in tough areas and be able to make a turn and make a pass. That really comes that simple. Make a turn and make a pass. And then you can kind of figure out from there what needs to happen. You understand? Let me see. Okay. Chris Lindsay and kept the game on a mature level. Yeah, he could play. He definitely kept it on a mature level. He definitely did. But he, as a young player, he's still making the strides and whatnot. It's good to see him out there running around, getting a lookie, man. That was That was great to see. I enjoyed that for him. He got minutes, which was fantastic. Make sure y'all like up the live, man. It's free 99. Don't forget, it's free 99. Make sure you go ahead and like up the live. It is free 99. Don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing. You heard. I think the coach gonna call up Latty Baudier. Yeah, he's going to, whether it's half fit or not, he's definitely going to do something like that. He's definitely going to do something like that. You just never know when it comes to you just never know what it's gonna come to. Why for that? But you know for sure if you call him Mikel Antonio to the team and he's not playing for his experience, why would he not call up Joel Latibor there? And probably Isaac Hayden's going to be there to kind of give him some support. Over there, give him some support and teach him a thing or two. But I think he's learning enough from sitting and watching him. Yeah? What are you guys thinking, people? Let me know in the comment section what you're thinking. Detta Nation, big up yourself, man. Respect for being here. Big up yourself every time.
I'm feeling forever, forever, forever.
One Reggae Boys.
Forever. Pull up.
The thing is, who we going to see in the next window? Great question. So, CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. That sleep's starting to kick in now. All right, let's see here. There we go. Slide over, bro. What are you doing? All right, so the October window. Where are we at? Let me see. So this is this. Oh, I'm in the way. That's okay. That's the October window. Small up myself a little bit. A little bit more. Perfect. October window. We'll be taking on. Jamaica will be taking on Curacao. What day is that actually? Does it say? So Jamaica will be taking on Curacao. Our Curacao will be coming to. Where's the actual? And we'll be taking on Curacao, and Jamaica is. Right. So we're going to Curacao. And then Bermuda is coming to the National Stadium. So our first game will be against Curacao. That's why Isaac Hayden will be in that game because he picked up a yellow card. That's 2 yellow cards. He picked up one in Bermuda and now another one at the National Stadium. So we'll be playing Curacao, our first game of the October window. Get off me the PowerPoint. Okay. So that not gonna work. Let's go back. Let's go matches. Load up the matches, man. Loan matches. All right, bet. Let me show you what this is looking like right here. All right, so we'll be taking on Curacao October the 10th. October the 10th, we'll be taking on Curacao. And then October the 14th, we'll be going to Bermuda. But hold on, is this? Hold up a second here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Jamaica versus Curacao. Where is this? Yeah, we'll be going to Curacao. That's what I thought. We'll be traveling to Curacao and taking on Curacao is what we'll be doing. So that's October the 10th. That's perfect. Give me enough time to get what I got to get done. So go and like up the live. Smash that like button. One Demo Dre. Big up yourself, Demo Dre. He said, I believe if we can get errands, it would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice. Hey, all hands on deck, man. All hands on deck. I knew we had nothing to worry about. Boy, I tell you, it's crazy that you say that because it's tough, man. It's tough because Bermuda dashed for a bunch of goals, so good for us. And Trinidad just couldn't stay on side. But the fact that they had the chances is what I'm thinking about. They had the chances, Demo Dre. Demo Dre, they had the chances, man. Go on, big up yourself. I want to see Tyrese Hall and the Ajax kid. Which Ajax kid? Detonation, what Ajax kid? Or Ajax. Is it Ajax or Ajax? Straight Toronto man saying Ajax. You done know it, go. Big up to the man and the sister named Ajax. Anyways. Trey Money said, knowing the coach, Latibaudier will play for Hayden and Gray will play the 10. Yeah, no, Gray won't play the 10. Gray won't play the 10. Gray is going to... That'd be crazy, Trey Money, if he plays him in the 10. That'd be nuts if he plays him in the 10. If he plays Gray in the 10, I think he gonna play Gray on the wing. I don't think he gonna play him in the 10. But, hey, you never know. You never know. You never know. I don't think he'll play him in the 10. So when it comes down to... I'm probably gonna leave. I'm Casey Palmer, Tyrese Campbell, Ronaldo Cephas, Bailey Catamartiri, Kaheem Dixon, Cairo Anderson, and Shamar Nicholson. I'm gonna leave that for another stream. Definitely gonna leave that for another stream. I'm gonna break that down in another stream. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what you waiting on? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, it's free $99. Thank you so very much for being a part of Next Up Sports Talk Squad. You know what I'm saying? Go and big up yourself. Let me see. Trey Money, he did it before. He did. But that was a long time, though. He playing Gray in the 10. Gray can't, to me, Gray can't play the 10. Gray's not a 10 player. I'd say, yeah, I don't know. No. That's a hard no. That's a no. I don't want to see Gray in that 10 at all. No, I don't. Johnson. Who? Yeah, Johnson. Who is that? But I don't know, man. I'm tripping right now. I would play Dixon as a 10. That's tough. Dixon at the 10, that's tough. Dixon at the 10 is tough. That one is tough. That is definitely tough. Tough. I don't know, man. His work rate is good. Yeah, his work rate is good. It's just his positional awareness. Janera Johnson. Thank you. Yeah. Janera Johnson was on the list too of people, so maybe he get a chance to be a part of the team. Yeah, he can create, but I prefer Dixon in the wide areas. Yeah, I prefer to put him on the right, slant the field to the left, and swing it out to him and let him go 1-on-1. I think that would be a better option, in my opinion, when it comes to yeah. I don't know if you say he's no 10 because he plays a lot of 10 at his club right now, but yeah, it'll be a tough one. Be a tough one. That's a tough one to call right there. That is a tough one to call for sure. But in terms of at the 10 though, I wouldn't play him at the 10. I wouldn't. Respectfully. He got a lot of skills. You can never deny that. He's very skillful, 1000%. But if Hall looks good in the middle, I'm giving him the 10. The problem is a lot of these players, the coach wants players that are experienced. He's not really a fan of playing inexperienced players. And because these players right now, respectfully, because these players right now, the first team players are injured, he has no choice but to play some of these guys and hope that they do well and make it through the window. But he's counting on bringing back his first team players back into the squad. That's the thing about it. And lone Mothersill, Alex Reed. One Malik Mothersill. Big up yourself, Alex Reed. One Malik Mothersill. That was probably my biggest disappointment when it comes to this window, is Malik Mothersill not getting a call up for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you, but whatever reason. Yeah. One Malik Mothersill. That's a bad boy. Malik can play football wicked. Yeah, man. Malik can play football wicked. And that's our true 10. Yeah, that's our true 10 for real. For real. The best 10 we have don't have a club right now. And you know what's so funny? He doesn't even like to play 10. That's the other thing about it. He don't really like to play 10. That's the joke of it all. He don't really like to play 10. Rafa Morrison prefers to pick up the ball off either the CB's foot and travel with it. He does not really like to play 10. That's in my opinion, at least. Yeah. He's not really a fan of playing the 10. Not to say he can't. That's just not his thing. Y'all gotta get on this the live show when we got in the daytime, man. I'm interested to hear. I love the conversation that Chris Lindsay, Detonation, Alex Reed is having. Yeah, big up to everybody, Demo Dre, everybody that's in the building, man. Sports on the Ball, Livingston Francis, Trey Money, yeah, Conrad Smith, Tafari, Textra, Uptown 1G, the Mario Johnson. Yeah, man, and big up on himself every time. Energy 876, probably gone in bed now. Big up to Mitchell. Jesus have mercy. Big up to Mitchell. One Umbrella Sports, JM. Sports Entertainment, JM. Heading for greatness. Yeah, man. Runners, big up yourself. Troy Dan, big up yourself. RY, definitely. I appreciate y'all a lot for talking that talk, man. Let me see. Even Burrow should have got a call up too, but it was Bailey Cadimortieri's time. That's all. Lone Bailey Cadimortieri. Okay, big up. What did I miss? I think Reed would look good in look good in the squad of young players. Which, oh yeah, for sure. Mother still is our heir for the 10. Ah, man. Demo Dre can tell you better. Hey, Demo, why they don't call up Malik Mothersill? What's the reason why Malik Mothersill ain't get a call up, Demo Dre? Demo Dre can tell you better than I can tell you. Yeah, he plugged in. Demo, let us know. Text Raw, let me know what you're thinking. What's the reason why Malik Mothersill not getting a call up? Because it don't make sense to me. Nah, it don't make sense to me. Busy is our 10. You're tripping. Stop it. No disrespect to Busy either. Busy, what the fuck? No. Demo, people are crashing out with that comment. Don't bring Busy here. Wow. Look, I'd rather call up back McGee. McGee is a 10 also. Yeah. He's in the words of, some American, he's a little light in the ass, a little light in the wallet. Meaning that he's a smaller framed player that needs that in a physical game won't really work for him. And he just needs an opportunity, man. He's working out, but he needs an opportunity. Tyreek McGee can play football. He can do it. Yeah, man, he can do it for sure. 100%. How me must know, boss. Me work for JFL. No, man, the people I'm gonna ask you. Me don't know. Yo, Father Bling, big up yourself, Father Bling. Yeah, man, you have a wife for that. But I just, what I said it. That's how the Americans say it. Father Bling. Yo, Father Bling, let me let you know right now that where's Father Bling? Big up for calling the clean sheet, Father Bling. You got the clean sheet. So I gotta big you up on that. For your prediction, your score prediction. In terms of where's your score prediction at? Did you give a score total? I don't see your name here. I don't see Father Bling's name. Where's Father Bling? Yeah, man, big up to everybody out there in the UK, in Europe, that's pretty much getting up right now. It's about probably 7 o'clock, a little after 7 in the UK. Blessed good morning to y'all. Blessed good morning. We say I work and work alone. Lone work. Yeah, man. I might not be the brightest. I might not have no sources, but one thing you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna outwork me. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna work me. I love what I do. It's what time is it now? On my phone. 2:06 in the morning. It's 2:06 in the morning, and I gotta get up in. Let me see. A little under 3 hours to get my kids ready for school. Go back to the hospital, take care of family members in the hospital. A lot of things to do, but I'm here because I love what I do. I'm about to get maybe 2.5 hours of sleep. Back to it again. And I'm going to be back with y'all tomorrow for sure. But I had to make sure I come and do the why for the come. I had to make sure I forward and do the content. Any right Father Bling name down here? You said 4-0? Oh, I think you put it in the... Yeah, okay, got you. But who's your goal scorers? I don't think you put up your goal scorers, but that's beside the point. Big up yourself. Yo, Demo Dre agrees a scrub. Oh, my days. Are you trying to tell me that Tyreek McGee can't play in championship 2, Demo Dre? Tyreek McGee can't play in League 2? What about League 1? Tyreek McGee can't play in League 1 and League 2 in Europe? Talk to me, Demo Dre. I'm curious. Yeah, blessed good morning to everybody that's having morning time right now. Don't forget to like up the live. It's free. 99. Go ahead and like up the live. I got maybe like 10 more minutes, and then I'm about to get up out of here. See if I can go get a couple hours of sleep because I gotta get up again in a few hours. Where is Peter Lee? Peter Lee. Oh, I jumped a comment. Text Ross said maybe it's a similar situation to Mason Greenwood. Maybe the baller is still waiting on his agent or his own self. Not sure. Okay. You did say, was it for this match you said that? I was looking for that, Was it? I don't know. It's early in the morning, man. I might be tripping. Yeah, you did. You're right. I see it here. Yeah, I'm definitely bugging. Father Bling, 2 goals for Cat. Yeah, 1 for Russell. I big you up already. Big up yourself on that one. 1,000%. Yeah, you did. So why didn't I write your name down here? Or did I? And I'm just flying over it. Because my eyeball and my shot down. Nonetheless, man, go on, big up yourself every time, Father Bling. Yeah. All right, let me read. Where's Peter Lee Vassell? What? Who is that? Imagine if we had a midfield of Mothersill, Hayden, and Morris. Phew. Mothersill and Hayden in the midfield is next level. That would be great. McGee can't hack into the JPL. Where you want him to go? Yo, Dimitri. Yo, oh my days. Did you just say that, bro? Oh my days. He said you can't even hack into the JPL. Where you want him to go? Yo, Devo J, why you doing Tyreek McGee like that, yo? What you got against Tyreek McGee? Huh? Give back Tyreek McGee and what for? What? Oh my days. That's what I'm saying. Yo. That one is next level. Oh my day. He can't even hack in. Yo, Devo, that one woke me up. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Why you doing Tyreek McGee like that, Devo? Oh my days. Like up the live. Oh my days. You something else, bruv. Bruv, you taking a piss for sure. Yo, you saying Tyreek McGee's a mutant. Yo, Devo Dre said Tyreek McGee's a mutant, bro. What are you talking about, bro? You can't even get into JPL. How you go? Where he want him to go? Oh my days. Yo, I don't even know. Yo, I didn't even get into the whole comment about what happened because I have a different take than everybody else about what happened with the question and the response from both the press officer. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna forward and give you all that tomorrow in terms of information because, yeah, I'm objective and I tell the truth, the whole truth. And a lot of people not telling the truth because they in their feelings, yeah? They in their feelings. A lot of people in their feelings. So they're not going to tell the truth. They're not going to tell the truth because they're in their feelings. That's a fact. A lot of people not, what's what I'm looking for? They're in their feelings. But what I'm about to say, yeah, some people might stop supporting Nexus Sports, and I'm cool with it. I'm so cool with it. But I'm about to tell y'all the truth and how I see it tomorrow at some point. for sure tomorrow at some point. Jesus have mercy. Tomorrow at some point, I'm going to let y'all know what my thoughts are on this post-match press conference saga that's gone on. Not tonight. I'm going to let y'all know in a couple hours. Not this morning, right now this morning, but in a couple hours, I'm definitely going to do that. I think you guys deserve that at least. At least. Chub bump. Yo, I'm wilding, yo. Anyways. Let me see here. He was better than JPL when he left school. Yeah, you can say that, but he ain't talking about leaving school. He talking about right now. So Demo Dre, that's a lie. But he remember he played in the JPL, Chris Lindsay, for I can't remember the team. Is it Vera United? And it just never panned out. It never worked out. It never worked out for him, man. Just know that. Let me see. What do you say? I can never with these people see in McGee in a real life over a hype baller. He's not a hype. What? He's not hype. He could play football. So Chris Lindsay, tell us something that we don't know. Tell us something that we don't know, because there's something we clearly don't know. There's something we clearly don't know, brother. You gotta let me know. Let me see here. Or he believe he could. He just lacks concentration. Is that what you think it is? Concentration. Wow. 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 All right, let's see what is. Right now, the debate is whether or not Tyreek McGee still has what it takes. What do you guys think in the comment section? Does Tyreek McGee still has what it takes? Does he? So Bailey's definitely the man of the match. I can go ahead and end that poll right now. Don't make sense to carry on with that poll. Where Demo Dre at, man? Demo, what you saying, blood? What you saying? Probably getting ready for work or something. I'm not sure. McGee, Omni in a football, one hit wonder. Wow. Where would you rank him as a schoolboy footballer? School days was his best days. Okay. I get it, but look how much ballers we have go to waste. Well, international what? Well, international thing that where him the ball game stopped by him school gate. Jesus have mercy. Back to the convo about the tens. Where is Alex Marshall? I don't know, man. I don't know. But listen. Yo, Chris Lindsay, I love the conversation, man. You gotta come back, man. You gotta forward back on the channel. So you and Detonation. Yeah, man, and the forward back to Alex Reed, big up yourself. And let's have this conversation. But I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to go see if I can get some sleep. I'm about to end the stream right now, but I definitely will be back. Definitely. Definitely. Final thoughts. Whoa. Final thoughts, and then I'm about to get up out of here. Big up to everybody, man. Don't forget to like up the live. You're watching on the replay. Make sure you like up the live, man. Love and love alone, yeah? Father God is the greatest. God is the greatest. Big up to everybody. And continue to do your thing. Like and subscribe. Oof. Make sure you like and subscribe, people. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Chris Lindsay, big up yourself. Wonder what the midfield going to look like. Yeah, we're going to definitely talk about that tomorrow and see what the midfield is going to look like next time. You understand? Yeah, we definitely going to do that, man, for sure. Big up yourself, everybody. I'm up out of here, man. Peace and love. I'm gone.